Yeah. It's Blancos, baby. Better than most. Yo, matter of fact, passing my gummy bears no homo, man. My soul be water, you know? Call me the Frank Lucas of this hip-hop movement, man. I got that magic.
Yo, what's going on, man? Some BTV, y'all know what it is.
Yes.
I'm in here. Alright, you know how we do. I want to show you the process of an MC, how we get down.
Yes.
So, you know, I showed you the show, showed you the studio. I want to show you the behind the scenes. I got my producer right here, one of the people I mess with, AWOL, Mayhem Music. We're just going to pick his brain a little bit so you guys see the behind the scene process of how we select the beats and, you know, go about it, man. What's going on, though, son?
Poppers up.
No, it ain't nothing, man. Just
What's going on?
putting out that hot music, man. You know,
Always.
Yeah, man.
I don't know the definition of the word whack.
Yeah, I like that. See? By the way, producers, have confidence, man, because if you putting out the music, y'all are putting out the canvas for the artists, and you got to be confident. I don't want no
Producers.
wayward producer. Like, I don't know if that sounds right. Nah, man.
Stop putting out trash.
Tell them again.
Stop it.
One more time.
Pound. Stop it. For real.
Word, son.
You guys suck.
Chill, son, chill.
I'm sorry.
Just some of y'all. Listen, though.
A lot of y'all.
A lot of y'all. All right.
A lot of y'all in the industry.
Oh, dag. All right.
Yeah, y'all are pretty bad.
He said it, man. I agree, but he said it. Listen, man, like, alright, let me ask you a question, though. Like, a lot of people always ask me, like, as a producer, like, what is the process you go about in selecting your sound to make sure that you stick out from other producers? Because, like an MC, there's a lot of you guys, like, there's a lot of me. We gotta make sure we stick out, like, so. How do you make sure that they gonna remember AWOL, Mayhem Music?
I mean, with me personally, I just think it's the way I like. I know a lot of you. Let me stop pointing fingers. A lot of people that make music listen to the radio and try to fit that mold.
Yep.
And they make music formulaically.
Yep.
I don't do that.
Say that word again for the people.
Formulaically.
Thank you.
You guys use a formula. I try to conform to this industry formula. I don't do that. I do what I like, and I don't know, like, I don't want to say, like, it's kind of cliche to be like, yeah, I think outside the box, but I just try to be ahead of the curve, I guess. I have a certain taste in music, and I had certain influences coming up.
Yeah.
That influenced my sound, and then just over the years making beats, because when I started, I sucked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I started, I was whack.
Thank you for keeping it real.
But like, you know, it's with anything. When you start something, you're not going to be the best at it. Like, I'm pretty sure when I started making beats, I was pretty good for the stage I was at during that time, but I was still whack.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But over the years, my sound developed. And now it's not like, I don't think, like, I'm going to make this sound. It's natural. It comes out. Like, however I'm feeling at the time is what it is. But I just don't try to conform to whatever the industry standard is. Like,
What would you say are some of your influences then? If you're not falling into that category of, you know, radio, right. You know what I mean? Because we all know the radio is just big business. So if you're because you can say outside the box, maybe, because if you're really outside it, then I feel you could use that expression. Like, there's some people that just say it to say it, but
do you feel I'm outside the box?
Definitely. I wouldn't have you over here on some BTV if I did. You know what I mean? Like, but I just want to make sure that the people can understand how you convey it. Like, because they don't, you know, all they hear is the music and they hear the beat, and what radio or other people tell them is hot, they figure it's hot. They don't know the behind the scenes. Like, they don't know the process that goes into it. So I want to give them that opportunity to see, like, it's not just I picked, you know, this, put this together, and then I got a beat. Like, you know, for you it's a little deeper. Like, so I just wanted you to elaborate on it for them so they know it's hard work. Like, you're not just pressing 3 buttons and then you got a beat.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing it. There's so many producers that do the sample, loop, drums, bass line, and they're done.
They're done.
That's whack. I'm sorry. You dudes is throwing drums over, like, you're not doing anything. You're playing with drums.
Yeah.
You throw a couple kicks over a sample. Like, don't get me wrong, like, that's cool if you flip the sample. Or I don't know. I don't want to take anybody's like credibility away. I'm just saying, like, I feel like my process is more than that. Like, I do sample.
Yeah.
And I like sampling records, but I'm gonna try my best to make it my own.
That's what
I'm
it's
gonna
about.
chop it up, or I might add a bunch of instruments on top of the sample, and they sound like something else.
It won't even sound like you sampled.
Right.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, to an extent. I mean, if people know their music, they'll be able to pick up the samples. But dudes don't sample what I sample, anyways.
Yeah. Without giving away your recipe, you know what I'm saying?
No,
what are your influences when you go to, like, what would you say, like, you're reaching for that other people aren't reaching for?
What influences
Yeah.
are producers or music?
Yeah,
Listen
well,
to-
for your sound to come out, like, what are you reaching for? You can give them just the genre. You don't have to give them the actual, people will copy it, so, it's a copycat league.
Yeah, but they can't.
They
do
can't
what I do.
duplicate. I like that.
They could try, but they can't
They
do
can't
it.
do it.
They can't do the Mayhem Music sound.
Mayhem Music.
Mayhem Music, that's the,
Some beat better than most.
yes.
Really.
But Mayhem Music is the label / movement / it just describes my sound.
Mayhem.
And Mayhem Music is also my project that's coming soon. I'm not giving a date because I'm just not going to rush it. It might come out this year, it might come out next year.
Yeah.
I am
Just
dropping a video and a song from it this year, though. So, yeah, be prepared for that.
Check for it. It'll be on some BTV. Don't worry about
Yes,
it. We'll
sir.
have it for the people.
There's going to be a Sun Beat joint on it, too.
Yeah, well, we already know
course.
that, man.
My influence, well, all right, producer-wise, RZA's a huge influence for me.
Okay.
I love RZA. I think he's an animal.
You know, it's crazy. A lot of young cats don't even know that. You know what I mean? They don't even know what RZA's about.
All you young
Tell them to Google them. Something. Like,
people watching the show, look up RZA.
yeah.
You should know who RZA is and Wu-Tang, but RZA, you know what I mean? He's still doing stuff. He
Yeah,
does the
still,
Afro
yeah.
Samurai stuff. He did the stuff for Kill Bill. Like, RZA's the man.
Yeah.
And I mean, he even worked on Kanye's project. You know what I mean? Kanye brought him on board for his last project. So I think RZA's dope. He's a big influence. Other than that, I don't know, man. I listen to like rock a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Old rock. I just listen to other types of music. Like, I'm not always listening to rap or, you know what I mean? Like,
That's important. See, what you guys got to understand when you're developing an art is you need a lot of perspective.
right.
Don't just stick in one lane and think you're going to have a broad expectation of music. Like, I mean, you guys got to understand there's a lot more that goes into music than what you're particularly in. So just be open to try other things, you know what I mean? You may have your lane, but just be ready to try something else, man, just to make sure that your sound is different, you know?
It's like painting a picture. It's like It's like making a painting.
Yeah.
You can try to paint in black and white, but it's only going to be black and white. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do a painting, you want as many colors as you can get.
Yeah.
And that's how you got to treat music. Like,
Yeah.
you want all the colors. You know what I'm
Abstract
saying?
outlooks,
You
yeah.
want your whole palette to you want blue,
They don't know what palette
red. You want a Crayola box.
Yeah, there you go.
Right? You need the crayons, but you don't want the basic
You need the
Crayola
64
box.
pack.
You need the big ass box that's like $20. Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Y'all can the coloring book thing. I guess I don't know.
That's the best. I just want to keep it as simple as possible for the people that don't know and think, you know.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to like selecting artists that you would want to hear over your beats, like how do you go about that? Because these days it's such a business that the integrity kind of goes out the window, and people will give anything to anybody because it's a business. But I know you move a little different than that because you really love what you do. So like, explain how you would select
Too many
an artist.
dudes sacrifice their integrity. People don't have integrity anymore.
It's unfortunate.
They don't. Like, I've spoken to people. I've spoken with my peers to a degree,
Quote unquote
peers who produce, and like they's like selling beats for like $20-$50 online. You should get a SoundClick. Really? So I can have a million whack artists destroy something that I took time to create, and that I put myself into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pause, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, but you're making money. I don't care. I'm not in this for the money. I
Say
make
that again,
music.
please.
I'm not in this for the money.
Word, please understand that.
I'm in this for just because I love to do it, and I mean I want the recognition, and I'm trying to get in the industry, and I'm gonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not even trying. I'm going to get in the industry.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's only a matter of time. But I'm not like I know money will come from it. I know I will be alright, but I'm not doing it for the money.
Yeah, understand the difference. I mean, if you guys are making this as your business, you know, go for it. That's all you.
Yeah.
But there are also other people that do it for the simple fact of we love it. A lucrative career
Exactly.
can come after it. That's just an extra blessing.
Right.
But we just want to get that music out, good music for people to hear. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna get anywhere nickel and diamond.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get anywhere selling a beat for $20 to Joe Schmo in Connecticut who sucks and just wrote some crap to your beat. Now you look stupid. Like really,
Yeah.
like there's this song you produced out there that's horrible. Are you like would you
Yeah.
would you put it out like yeah, you sold it, but would you back that song? No.
Word.
I'm not working with any artist I wouldn't back 100%.
Thank
Like and be proud of the product. And I want to be there for the process of the song.
you. Word.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
the
basic.
recording, that's what like people like
They
I
just-
produce. But no, you just make beats.
You just make beats.
Any track that you've ever heard my name on, drop, anything I've been associated
in the
with,
studio.
I've been part of the process and I've been in the studio and guided the song all the way through and didn't let that song come out until I saw it was fit to be listened to. You know what I mean?
Word. I mean, I hear you, man. Like I said, some BTV, man. I'm gonna have my man AWOL come back, man. We're gonna discuss this some more. I mean,
Yes.
in conclusion, I just wanted to show the other side of it. You heard me spit. You see me go through my process. I wanted you to see how a producer that I feel goes through his process, so that you can see how beautiful it is if it's done correctly. You know what I mean? Like we're not trying to get on nobody. You guys do what you do, but I feel that there's a right way and a wrong way, or a respectable way and just doing it.
In a horrible way.
In a hard, okay, in a hard, he said it, but I
That's
I
just
co-sign
me.
it. You know what I mean? But
Like,
some BTV, you'll hear some joints from me and AWOL Mayhem Music. Shout out to my in-house producers though, Face Off, YO. You know, we in the building, better than most. Check for me, man. I don't know
Sure.
where I'll be next, but we'll be here. Salute y'all. Check for AWOL though, Mayhem Music. We here, man.
Mayhem, Monsters Inc. Folks, what up?
Peace, man.
Hear that?
Hey, motherfucker.